The journey of brilliant lightweight boxer Gervonta Davis, who has had a turbulent life in and out of the ring, has been stormy. As one of the most talented fighters in the sport, Davis's journey has been marred by controversy, but his determination and resilience have allowed him to rise above the circumstances. Join us as we explore the lessons he learned, their impact on his boxing career, and how he emerged stronger both inside and outside the ring. But before we start, make sure to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon for regular updates. Let's get started. Davis rose to prominence as the sport of professional boxing most recognizable figure due to his extraordinary skills and devastating knockouts. However, his success was undermined by a string of legal issues, which had a considerable influence on both his career and his reputation as they came to light. Davis gave an open and honest discussion about his punishment and the events that occurred before it during a now deleted Instagram live session. The unjust conviction and sentence. After being involved in a hit-and-run event in Baltimore, Gervonta Davis, widely known by his nickname Tank, found himself in legal difficulties as a result of the incident. Davis was operating a Lamborghini SUV on that fortuitous day when he ran a red light at an intersection, which led to a collision with another vehicle. The collision resulted in the injuries of 4 people, including a pregnant mother who sustained significant knee trauma as a result of the incident. Because of this incident, Davis is now facing a total of 14 accusations, 2 of which are for failing to take responsibility for his acts and another for failing to cooperate with the authorities. A plea bargain that would have allowed Davis to escape jail time was rejected by Judge Althea Handy in September 2022. Instead, the judge sentenced that Davis serve a sentence of 60 days under house arrest. However, in the end, the judge decided to sentence him to 3 years of probation, 200 hours of community service, and home confinement for a period of 90 days. Davis voiced his annoyance at the verdict, alleging that he had been treated unfairly and that he had been denied the opportunity to spend his sentence on his own property, a penthouse that he had recently purchased for a sizable sum of money. Davis's statement was made in response to this sentencing. Statements made by Davis. Davis shared his perspective on the matter during a friend's Instagram live session, which was broadcast on the platform. He claimed that he had made an effort to follow the guidance of his attorneys, but that he now believed that things had gone in the wrong direction. He was not permitted to serve his home detention at the penthouse, and he lambasted Judge Handy for her decision, referring to her as crazy. The primary reason he wanted to stay at his property was so that he could have his children visit him, which he believed would have made the circumstance simpler for him. He also wanted to be able to work on his land. Davis also talked about his aspirations to capture the WBA super lightweight belt and make amends for his past mistakes. A view from the bench of Judge Althea Handy. On the other hand, Judge Handy defended her judgment during the courthouse hearing and detailed her reasoning behind dismissing Davis's request to serve his detention at the penthouse. Davis had requested that he be allowed to stay at the penthouse while he was serving his sentence. She claimed that it was vital to treat Davis like any other convict and not give him opulent accommodations while he was serving his sentence. In addition, she stated that it was essential to treat Davis like any other convict. Handy highlighted that the sentence was not intended to be a vacation in a luxurious location, but rather a punishment for the offense that he had committed. In addition to this, she brought up the fact that she had not been previously notified about the boxer's planned location for the house detention sentence. When she found out about it, she didn't waste any time and immediately asked for an emergency hearing to fix the problem and make sure Davis was held accountable for his conduct in a more suitable environment, which just so happened to be his longtime coach Calvin Ford's residence. The effect that it had on Davis's profession and reputation. Gervonta Davis's run-ins with the law have unquestionably had an impact on both his professional career and reputation. As a result of the hit-and-run incident and the accompanying accusations, he was portrayed in a negative light and some of his supporters questioned both his moral fiber and his capacity to obey the law. The reactions of the general public to the allegations of domestic violence against Davis, as well as the contentious film, severely tarnished his image. Davis's legal difficulties have become a nightmare for his public relations staff, as well as his sponsors. It is essential for professional athletes to have a clean criminal history, as criminal convictions can have a substantial impact on sponsorship deals, as well as the athlete's future in the sport. Calvin Ford, Davis's coach, believes that the time spent behind bars will serve as an opportunity for Davis to take stock of his life and begin anew. Concern for one's competitors and one's own future. Calvin Ford, Davis's coach, is making plans for his professional future while Davis is serving a 90-day home detention sentence. Some fans believe that Davis purposefully breached his house detention in order to avoid facing a formidable opponent like Devin Haney. There have been rumors and speculations about future opponents and bouts for Davis. It is widely believed that Haney poses a big threat to Davis due to his remarkable undefeated record of 30-0 and his triumphs over notable opponents such as Vasyl Lomachenko. Fans and boxing aficionados are excited to watch how Davis's boxing style will develop following his legal difficulties, and they anticipate seeing him take on other top contenders such as Frank Martin, Lomachenko, Zepeda, William, or Subriel Matthias. Despite this, fans are keen to see how Davis's boxing style will grow after his legal troubles. Boxing has been a journey for Gervonta Davis that has been marked by both victories and defeats. He rose through the ranks to become one of the sport's most recognizable figures thanks to his skills as a competitor. However, his legal difficulties, which include the hit-and-run incident as well as charges of domestic violence, have cast a shadow over his work as well as his reputation. Fans, members of Davis's public relations team, and sponsors are keeping a careful eye on him as he serves his home detention sentence of 90 days in the hopes that he may make positive changes in his life. His trainer, Calvin Ford, is optimistic that Davis will be able to recover his glory in the ring as a result of the time spent rehabilitating and meditating on his career. Gervonta Davis's ability to triumph over the obstacles in his way and recover his place as one of boxing's brightest stars is something that can only be determined with the passage of time. That's it for today. As we continue to witness Gervonta Davis's talent in the ring, one question remains. How can society support individuals in overcoming past mistakes while holding them accountable for their actions? Please like and share our videos. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon for regular updates.